What's up, everybody? It is Thursday night. Had to pause there and make sure I'm getting the right night. I'm used to saying Monday night, and it's not Monday night. It's Thursday night, so not our usual night to go live, but we've done it a couple times. I think it's our third Thursday night live. Mm-hmm. We'll do these every now and then and have some fun, right? Fun.
Are we just YouTube live, or should I know the answer? Aren't we on?
Why? I see a lot of people on YouTube chatting. Welcome, everybody. Looks like I got 88, but I don't see any Facebooks. Is there a lag on Facebook?
That's what I was wondering.
Hopefully the Facebook launched. Failure to launch.
Should I check on my phone?
Please.
Okay.
All right. So 128 now. Got a Facebook thumbs up.
Well, I got a notification.
I don't know.
On my phone that you're live on Facebook.
Sweet. So we don't do Facebook Lives very often, so I always hesitate, wondering if we did something wrong. And there's some Facebook people: Vicky Thayer, Pamela Hugger, Ed Tang. What's up, you guys? Virginia, Murphy Pate. What's up? What's up? Thank you all for being here. We're gonna have some fun tonight. So
I'll say hi.
If you haven't done this before, meaning if you haven't been with us on these Thursday nights, we do something a little bit different here. We're going to watch some of our eBay items close. And these are some exciting items, mostly from the train locker, but a couple other stuff too. And watch them close, see what they sell for. But really, it's more of a Q&A session. And because on Monday nights, we kind of get in the auction, and there's not that much time for
questions.
Too much questions, yeah.
I can watch the questions from here, too, if they don't show up.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Let us know where you're from. We love it when you drop where you're from. I noticed all the Facebook people are like, I'm from Vegas. I'm from Arkansas.
So we got Cheryl Jaggard, Linda Knapp, Jack Sini. What's up, Jack? Deb McDougal. And of course, we got Mama G here. What's up, Mama G? Thanks for being here. And she was dropping some links here before we started. If you guys are on Facebook, I don't know if you see them there, but they're definitely here on YouTube. We're more like adept at the YouTube thing because YouTube's really our world. Facebook, we love Facebook, but it is it's hard to manage both. Give it your 100%. YouTube definitely gets our full attention.
Hey, Donna. Hey, TJ.
So if you guys ever wonder, like, if something you hear us talking about something that you didn't see on Facebook, check out the YouTube. That's probably what we're talking about.
We've got people from North Carolina, Kentucky. Let's see if we get every state here.
Very nice.
Nebraska, Maine.
Ashley Reed.
Oakdale.
Red KL. Oh, that is funny.
That's where my cousins live.
And Angel's mom. Hey, Margaret. Let's see. I said hi to Linda Knapp already. Gary O'Keefe, what's up from Australia? Gary's here.
Ontario.
Mac, what's up, Mac?
Canada. Texas is in the house. And the Philippines.
Rob Lavoie from Rhode Island. Sylvia Navarro, hello. Susan Faces, people that are always
Annie.
part of our Monday night auctions.
Ed.
Right. Death Star 73. Lisa Brown Creation. Annie Aldaco. What's up, Annie? Kind of fudge that coming out.
Renee's here. Kelly's here. Cynthia's here from New Hampshire. Awesome.
Allison Orwell. If I don't say, our cat's trying to destroy our furniture. If we don't say hello to you, sorry. We're not ignoring you. We just probably can't say hi to everybody because looks like the chat's fine. We got 535 people on. Wow.
It's about half and half, too. I mean, this is 300.
Oh, nice.
303. It's growing on Facebook. Well, hello.
Southern Yankee Flipper. What's up?
We are so delayed because I put that in a long time ago.
Yeah. Wow. So we're not delayed. It's just I've got the chat scrolled up here to read some of the old chat there, but I'm falling too far behind. So, hey, we got a new member. Sarah Griffith, welcome. She's just signed up for memberships on our YouTube channel. And that's something we do on YouTube. It's a membership program, and it does a couple things. It's one way to support our channel outside of liking and watching and subscribing, sharing. It's also a way to enable yourself to bid in our auctions. We're not doing that type of auctions tonight. We do those Mondays. That's where we do the live auction. You can buy stuff right on our YouTube channel. But tonight we'll just be observing. But welcome, Sarah, and I hope we see you on Monday. We're going to have some awesome stuff for our Monday live auction. We're going to have like really cool stuff. We'll tell you about where that's coming from in just a second. We're not going to tell you we'll give you kind of a general idea. But
2 people from Stockton, California, Kathy and Angie.
that's so awesome.
Yeah, I love it.
Stockton.
All right. So, question: What time does the first item go up for auction?
5:30.
Okay, so we have some time to chat and then do the auctions.
That is what we're here for.
I love it. Okay, well, if you have questions, okay, when will the first video from the new train locker? When will they see that?
Chris Carr had that question. Good question, Chris. Thanks for the question, because we want questions tonight, especially stuff that is like right in line with what we want to talk about, because we want to talk about the new locker. I haven't filmed it yet. I actually haven't even done anything with it. I've not progressed. It's been hard because it's raining. So like that locker, since we haven't got in it, not even an inch, and it's packed right to the door, I can't work in the rain because the stuff's going to get wet. Once I dig in and we clear the front area, I can work in the rain a little bit, but right now I can't. Right now it's kind of sunny outside, but it was pouring last night and this morning.
Amy says, watching you from YouTube on my TV and chatting on Facebook. LOL from
That's
Ohio.
Awesome. Thank you. We're getting numbers on both ends. That's
just
awesome.
Liked you here. Love you on YouTube. Love all your videos. Awesome. That's so nice.
Thank you so much.
I love it. A lot of people from the Philippines. It says, Ed says, no offense, Jack, you buy great lockers.
We've been getting lucky.
But I think Gianna buys better lockers when she buys lockers.
Oh, Gianna loves to hear that. Gianna's bought some good ones. That is for sure.
We bought them together.
That is for sure.
But yeah, I definitely was fortunate enough when we bought the trains together and the Eileen Fisher and the Rich Lady and a few other really great ones together. But third time you did, I wasn't there for that.
Oh, I bought a lot. Yeah, I go to more auctions, but when Gianna goes, we've been very fortunate when she does go with me that those have been the right days to go because we've had some pretty epic lockers.
Yeah, so super thankful.
Yeah, Cool Ranch Dorito, what's up? Mad Dog's in the house. King George Flipper Terry. All right. Dusty Old Dude.
Happy spring from Mary King. Happy upstate in New York. A lot of people here from Minnesota, Illinois. It's so cool to see all the different states. I love it. Georgia, Pennsylvania. I literally think we've almost seen someone. Oh, Seth's from Sally Ann. Hey. From New Zealand. Good to see you back in the house.
GR Carter, what's up? Yeah, hopefully we'll see some people from the other countries too. We got Sally Ann from New Zealand. We got Gary from Australia. We got
Sonora.
Oh, Sonora.
Santa Rosa.
Sonora. Nice. Wow, they got some local peeps. Those are all Northern California people.
Southern California.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. All right. If you're on YouTube, make sure you follow and like Jack's page on Facebook.
Ed Tang says, I came off Facebook for the live because I'm watching Wade's Venture on YouTube. That's funny. I didn't know if Wade was live or not, but that's awesome.
That's funny.
That's awesome.
All right.
Angel's mom, what's up? She says Revelstoke, BC. And of course, we know that because she sent us Revelstoke t-shirts. So
that is right. Amador, California, Amador County, California.
Beautiful, beautiful.
I love it.
Right outside Yosemite. Yeah. Gorgeous territory.
This is great. London, UK.
Cheryl's in the house. What's up, Cheryl? This is Jen's cousin. What's up? Yeah. Oh,
Sweden, Nashville. This is awesome. Texas. I love my Texas peeps. West Virginia, Missouri, Wisconsin.
1950 J Chat says electricity's been off for a couple of hours. Thank goodness it came back on just in time for this. Midland, Texas, and it's hot today. Nice. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Babette. We have 575 total on right now. So thanks for being here. We totally appreciate
Ontario,
it.
Canada. We got some other friends in Ontario, Canada, too. Let's see if Ontario Pickers
He's right there.
There he is.
What's up, Justin? Haven't seen you in a while.
Pickers Warehouse, what's up? Justin, I heard the song that he did an intro for Storage Auction Pirate, and I heard that in the video today. This is awesome.
Oh, cool.
Super fun.
Israel's in the house. Hey, Israel, what's up?
Hey, Israel. Steven Slavnik says, any gifts tonight?
We could do it.
Yeah, we'll do a gift. We weren't prepared, but I was already thinking
I was thinking it too.
Yeah, we'll do at least a beanie cap or two.
Yeah, let's do some beanie caps for sure.
Yeah, we'll have some fun, and yeah, we'll do that later. We'll reward the guys that stay around for the We won't go too late tonight.
No.
This is not a Monday night. Monday nights we go for some hours.
We're just
a
coming,
marathon.
saying hi. Let's see. I thought your secret was that you open the safe. LOL. Best to both of you on that locker.
I've got a safe in the garage, but that'll be a big surprise if that has anything in it. It feels empty. I still haven't opened it. I got to get that out of the way.
Oh, thank you. Brenda says, love seeing Jana. That's so kind of you. Thank you.
And if you guys didn't watch the last video or were here with us on the live, we did slip out the news on Monday. Tuesday morning, we dropped that last video. Big secret that we've been keeping is that there was a second train locker. So if any of you weren't savvy to that, we'll fill you in real quick. Basically, we've been this epic train locker that we bought for $1 at the auction. The news is that there was actually 2 units at the auction. I've been talking about how this owner had multiple lockers, and we found out there was actually 4 lockers. And this day, 2 of them came up. So we have only shown and talked about 1, and we kept the other one secret for one because it makes it super exciting when we go, oh, we're done, and it's like, oh no, we're not. There's a whole part 2. But the other reason, obviously, is for security, because we didn't want to let the whole world know that there's a locker full of hopefully potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars of rare trains that's going to be sitting there for months while we're doing the other one. So now we're pretty much done with the other one. It has a little bit of stuff in there, but all the high-end stuff's out. So now it's time to start working on this one. So we're ready to share the news. But yeah, those are the reasons that we didn't tell it before. But of course, it's dramatic and fun.
Yeah, and, I mean, it's exciting. And it took us so long to get through the first one. We didn't want to really, just rip into the second one without some excitement. So
yeah,
hey,
it was
Judith.
killing us to keep that secret, though. Junk in my trunk, what's up? Yeah, it was super killing us. King George Flipper Terry, $1.99. Thank you so much. Says Jack, thanks for watching my video. Did you watch it? Oh, I sent her the link, but she's been super busy. She's wearing a Locker Nut shirt in her
video. Sweet. Thank you.
So I commented on that. That was awesome. Thanks for doing that.
Oh, that's cute.
Love it.
I didn't see it. Okay, Matt Johnson says, I wear my Locker Nuts t-shirt when I'm sourcing, and some people are like, hey, you watched Locker Nuts? And he's like, LOL, yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
That's sweet. Hello, Coffee with Demetrius.
Is that our same Matt Johnson, MJ's Boom Boom? Is that the same Matt Johnson or a different?
I don't know.
Perhaps. Kristen has a great question here. You said, 4 lockers. Does this mean you bought all 4? Great question, because that sounds like something I might do, but no, honestly, we did not buy all 4. So I think the family, I think, got the other 2, and they were at a different facility because the management here said, I don't know where those are. They just learned from the family. They were not there. It sounds like the family got those 2.
Matt says, boom, you bet, LOL.
Nice. And we're, I think, overwhelmed. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going off what the management told me, or I'm kind of assuming that might have been the case, but it sounds like they did get into the other 2 and didn't want to deal with these ones.
I have a couple questions for you. 1, are you tired of trains?
No.
2, Bruce wants to Bruce has a compliment for you, and he says you do such a great job on the videos, which is really nice.
Thank you.
And then William had a question. Do you ever get the feeling that the people that own the Larkin company went into the lockers for the good stuff?
You mean the storage company?
Yeah.
No, not these ones. And the reason we can tell is because they're so dusty and had the cobwebs. They haven't been disturbed. Now, they could have gone in a couple of years ago. And I don't know when the guy died. I don't think we ever found an obituary, but
I did.
Do you remember when he died?
Yeah.
What year?
2020, I believe.
2020. Okay, so a couple of years. That makes sense, because normally
at the end in November, and then we bought it 2021.
Normally, a facility sell it within like 3 to 6 months. Usually, 3 months is the legal minimum. But this facility gave the family a lot more time because they were in communication, and the facility they have hearts. They're not a big conglomerate like Public Storage where no one cares because they're just
wanted
a company.
To make sure if they wanted to go through
They really were working with the family, gave them a lot of extra time, and I think didn't charge them rent.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
I'm assuming, yeah. But
I just know that they came to the conclusion that they were overwhelmed and they didn't want to
Family-
pursue it anymore, and they just gave it up.
yeah,
They
the
walked
family
away from
decided not to do it.
Mhm.
Jeffrey's asking, have I sold any of the ships yet? No, I haven't. Those are in my garage right now. Was one the Bounty? I don't know. There's a couple
Yeah.
I don't know what they were, but I don't remember seeing the Bounty on one. That would have been kind of cool. They look like that style though.
Ed says, who could ever get tired of trains? They bring in the dollars.
They're just bringing some nice money.
Yeah.
Linda says, I'm happy I found you on Facebook. Some of your videos have helped me stay out of depression. Linda, I'm happy that's
so sweet.
Yeah. We've gotten
A
comments
lot of
like
people.
that. And I mean, it really does touch me to hear that that's what you guys take from this, because it's just really, this whole thing just started out of just me loving this, and we making videos to share the fun, really. But knowing that that's actually making a difference, like that's
During COVID, we got a lot of
wonderful.
emails like that. I felt like, people saying, oh, it's been such an encouragement to me. It's kept me going, It's really nice. Mary also says, you're my favorite of several locker buyers I watch. Also love that you know the Lord. God has truly blessed you, and that makes me so happy.
We definitely feel blessed by God. We're thankful beyond belief. We've been very fortunate, very fortunate. We think that is part of the reason. That is
a lot
of our faith. That is our belief.
Are saying get to that locker. They're excited.
Yeah, I want to. So here's the thing. We don't want to make sure we don't miss the first auction that closed in 13 minutes. And Mama G said we have a super chat too.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I got to see that. I'm a little behind on the chat, but I don't want to miss the questions.
Scroll it up and I'll answer the questions from here.
Marge says, with your experience with the train locker, how will you approach the second locker? This one I think will go a little faster because now the first one's empty. I have a place to put bulk stuff that we won't be listing right away. Of course, I'm still going to take the more expensive stuff home and list it fast as possible, but boxes full of like $30 to $50 items, those will go in the other locker, so I have a place to put them now. And I think that will speed things up so we can focus more on filming and listing the high-end stuff. So let me try to get caught up on some of the chat here. Yeah, Leo says the lockers here in Australia go up way too high for anything that looks good. They do here too. We were just really fortunate this day that only one of the guys showed up. And I was talking to someone today about this, like the auction before at the same facility, other buyers. The auction since then, other buyers. Why was there only one other guy at this particular day? It's just fortune,
I have the super chat. Mama G sent it to me, and it says, so Jack, have you gotten any of your stuff back from those train experts yet? If not, Canadians might have to start another convoy to head down to your area to take care of it.
No, no update since the last update, which is that they sold $1,000 worth. I got a check for like $762. They have like $10,000 of
Margaret sent that $10 super chat.
Thanks, Margaret. When I get to it, I'll put it on the screen. Thank you so much for that. We appreciate it.
Mike says nuts.
Storage Jocks and Pirates in the house. What's up, Mike? And he gets the nuts. All right.
714 people in the house.
Yeah, they got $10,000 in consignment merchandise, and I've only sold 1,000 in 4, maybe going on 5 months now. It's like, guys, you're the MARKLIN experts. I sold $1,000 in the last couple of days. Like, and I don't do this full time. I mean, I this is my full time job, but I don't just sell trains full time. Is my point. I edit, film, unload lockers like we did Tuesday, unload vans like I did today, pack and ship. I do so much more. Yeah, come on.
Okay, I got a couple things. MJ is throwing me some red vines.
Nice.
And then I also have Seuss says that I found a shop in Berlin selling mini trains, same as the ones you have.
Oh, that's so cool.
So
yeah, because most of these trains are German trains. They're made in Germany. Most of them. Katos are from Japan. The Overlands are from the Overlands are made in Korea, but distributed in the U.S. So there's some other stuff, but most of them German. And Ontario Picker's saying, so you only got 2 of the 4 lockers? Mm-hmm.
No more surprises.
Yeah, only 2. Only 2, right? But yeah, there won't be any more surprises with this locker.
And Tanya also said that it helped her through depression and made a difference.
That's great.
Yeah. So super cool fan from the Philippines. So many fans from the Philippines. It's crazy. So
Look
keep
at this.
shouting out where you're from.
Danny, I love that. What is round at both ends and high in the middle? Ohio. That's great.
Cute
I've never
cat.
heard that before.
Cute cat, Danny. When will you go through the locker? Okay, so we're going to go through the locker right away. He's probably going to start that this week or next week.
Yeah, this weekend we have family stuff going on this weekend. Is super busy, so that won't be till early next week. But that is the plan, is to hit it hard next week, and also be hitting some flea markets next week, because I got to get rid of like stuff.
A lot.
Not train stuff, other stuff.
Well, can we update them on the state buyout?
Yeah, for sure. So let me just get caught up on the chat first. Oh, thanks, Barry. Barry saying that is why you did not sell that locker to that guy. Well done. That's not why I didn't sell it to him. I would have sold it. I was actually considering selling him the second one, because as I said from the beginning, I do think that was a fair offer. And now that I've gone through the locker and know that there's what I still estimate to be $300,000 to $350,000 in there, $150,000 offer for basically wholesale, I think is a very fair offer.
Yeah.
Because I would have to do no work. And obviously I've done months of part-time work to get 100 and I think we sold 100 and I got to update it, 130,000 now. But yeah, it was a fair offer, but I was actually thinking I'm going to maybe sell him the second locker if I'm tired of listing on eBay. But the way he conducted himself is like, nope, sorry.
Yeah, we're moving on.
You blew it. Southern Yankee Flipper became a member. Welcome. I think you were a member before, so if that's a renewal, thank you so much for that. And Angel's mom, there it is. Yep. Finally got caught up. Thanks again, Margaret.
Yeah. And Nola's here. Hello, Nola. Nice to see you. Kathy Wood from Colorado, but grew up in SoCal.
Robert's asking, did we slip up? I say we have 3 train lockers. No. There's I don't remember saying that, but if I did, that was just me
being tired.
Probably.
Hey,
but we
Dennis.
just bought 6 lockers, not related to the train locker, and we'll update you on that. That was an estate buyout. No less exciting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so can we just tell them like a little, like a
first? Let's just get up. Mike's asking, do I need safe opening assistance? Yes, he is a professional.
Yes,
and has helped me before open safes. I don't think that this one's going to be as exciting, but one of the safes that Mike and Alex helped me open had all that cash that we found, the biggest cash score ever, like $3,600 or $3,700 in cash.
Yeah, that was pretty big.
Plus a bunch of coins.
And we had no idea that was on a live.
Southern Yankee Flipper had a question, but I think that's what I just answered, not seeing the question. Yeah, best guess on that first locker, $300,000 to $350,000.
And Jeffrey's saying, I'm glad you didn't sell. And also a couple people saying that like they were so happy for us, they almost cried or did cry when they saw that we had a second one. So
yeah.
Hello. I think it's Larnie from the Philippines. Welcome.
Oh, awesome. I was wondering if we're going to have some people from the Philippines. Thanks for being here. We really have a lot of people in the Philippines watching us, and we really appreciate it.
Hey, Virginia.
It's so cool.
Take that one down, and then you're going to pull up the eBay?
Yes. Just trying to hopefully get through this. Oh, yeah, another question about that.
No other secrets.
Thanks, Tina. Thank you so much.
Very, very
appreciate
sweet.
that. And Tanya, too. Yeah, I love that. I think that really is a good thing about YouTube, is that it gives.
We have 800 people on right now.
Get this up.
Well, I guess goodbye.
No, it's not goodbye. You say goodbye. I say hello.
All right, Mama G looks like she put it up there. Is at lot 6 in scale, red caboose, buy level. That's what we got up there right now. Okay, she put the link in there for everyone right there. So
right on.
You can check
yeah, if you guys want to, if you see something here you want to bid on, we do have the links that we can drop. It's also in the description for all the items. There's 13 items coming up tonight. Yeah, Huggabee Software, that you should set up a toy show or toy train show.
We've talked about it.
Great point. I could sell a lot of these trains at a train show. And I was talking to a train collector today. I mean, he's passionate about trains, and he was telling me that's what I need to do. But they've been canceled since COVID. They haven't resumed in the area. But when they do, he said, I'm gonna do very well with the type of stuff I have. So
very, very cool.
Yeah.
And so we have 3 or 4 minutes. So this is at 2:02.
Renee says that you're so much fun to watch. You get so excited about weird stuff. I'll tell you what, this estate we bought got weird stuff. And I don't mean weird like creepy weird. Well, maybe they're creepy weird. I don't know, but I mean weird. Like I've never seen that before. Like this is like in stuff in written Japanese and like comic books, like just stuff we've never seen before. And I'm just like, this is cool.
I mean, yeah, it's cool because you could definitely tell this estate like he's really smart.
Yeah, intelligent.
He likes puzzles.
Nerd.
Animation, games.
So many games.
Highly intelligent, really into old tech. Very smart. You can just tell. And he likes collecting. So, I mean, and that's really, you can't ask for much more than that. And so far, the condition on everything's been extremely amazing. Wouldn't you say?
It's been really, really good. Linda says, forgot how much you paid for the train locker. Just $1.
Yeah, $1.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
it really wouldn't matter if we paid $10,000 because
a little.
It would have made $9,999 difference. But I'm just saying it would have still been incredibly amazing and a great return on investment.
Yeah.
It's but for $1, it's like crazy.
Hey Mac, what's up?
5 minutes 30 seconds.
Gloria.
That was a while ago. Oh, another new member, Umi Lestrada. Welcome. Thanks for signing up. So if you guys, I hope you'll be back on Monday because we're going to have a pretty exciting auction on Monday. We've been having exciting auctions, but trains, silver jewelry. But this time we're going to have some like trading cards and vintage stuff. It's going to be, we're going to have different stuff.
So a question, when are you going to start processing the estate sale? We already are, but not on camera yet.
Yeah, so we'll be starting to sell that stuff before we release footage, and mainly the reason is because I just revealed the train locker, and then
the timing just happened.
The timing wasn't ideal. But
but it was. We're so thankful.
We won't get through the whole train locker before we start showing estate sale stuff or estate buyout, but we got to do a little bit of train progress before we start airing that. And it wasn't planned. It was we've been working on this deal for 6 months. And it just so happens that I spilled the beans about the train locker in a film. I hadn't released it yet, but I was editing that. Like that was the next film. And she called and said, all right, we're ready. And I'm like, ooh, that's a.
Ed wants to know, will Camilla Grace become storage locker buyers? There needs to be
a man can only dream. A dad can only dream.
Yeah.
I try to encourage them to be more involved. I try to get them interested in this world. In this world meaning.
Say hi, Grace.
This one's sitting on the couch. Yeah, this is what she's interested in. Watch that. Right there. No. Busted.
Dad, I'm actually watching one of your videos right now.
Oh, okay. That's not usual.
So supportive.
Got 1 minute left here.
So 1 minute?
Yeah, I guess a bid just came in. It popped up a little bit.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
That's
okay, so we're at
227. That's good.
Yeah, it's great.
Good. 6 N scale red caboose. So apparently these red caboose are rare. I found comps on them, but like not that many, and they sell for a decent amount. So I was like,
got another one.
Cool. That's why I put them on.
Another bid.
Ooh, 258
on my phone.
258. Come on, let's go.
Andy, say hi. Okay, Andy. Oh, there's Andy. Everyone, is she purring?
No.
Andy, come in. Bring her closer.
You don't have to.
I'm not sure she wants to be.
Okay.
She can go outside.
Kyle said, locker nuts, Jack, the reveal blew me away. It blew us away too.
Kyle. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Thanks, Karen.
Really pressured myself that I wanted it perfect, and I don't think it was perfect. But I was even willing to go back and re-video it if I had to, because it's like I said in the video, and I really meant that. I do think that was the second most exciting moment in all my videos, like revealing that, because at least for me.
MJ said your plaque looks good on the wall.
Thank you.
And he wants to know what your sub count is right now.
Sub count is poop.
What? It's 183 or something, right?
No, not yet. It's just moving extremely
let's do it.
slow.
All right, you guys.
We're 12 away from
183. 12 away from 183. So if you're on Facebook,
got another bid. 310.
275 of you on Facebook right now.
We just closed. It's 310 is the final bid.
Great.
Awesome.
Are you happy with that?
I'm very happy with that. I mean, I didn't have any expectations, so that's like cool. You know?
All right. Well, fabulous. All right.
So let me go to. Oh, my stomach's growling.
I can hear it. I wasn't going to say anything, but hey.
Okay, next one up is this MARKLIN. Oh, this is really cool. 20 bids. Wow. So this is a crane. Oh, I should show you guys the photos. So check this out. This is a really cool piece. It's Marklin. Marklin's awesome, and it's a crane. And cranes usually do pretty good. And we have another crane going tonight too. But this is a train on a rail car. So you got awesome on top of awesome, really. And it's a rare piece, and it's very collectible.
Mama G's dropping it in Facebook. If you haven't yet, make sure on YouTube you subscribe to Locker Nuts. Let's get to 183 tonight. Come on. And if you have any friends, share. All right.
Yeah. Carrie's asking how many storage units you're going to have to rent for the estate stuff.
You told them how many we've got, right?
There's 6 units, and I'm renting all 6 at this point because I couldn't even clean out one. Most of them are completely packed.
How much do you think we unloaded? About a half of one locker?
Yeah. Half of it. Well, there's a 5x10s and 5x15s, so we loaded half of a 5x15. That's all my van could take.
Yeah, and that's all we could take.
Guys, it's on the 2nd floor, and there's no elevators. So my knee swelled up about halfway through it, and that night I could barely bend it. And I'm just like, and it sucks because right before it started swelling up, and I don't have knee problems. Usually, I was like thinking, dang, I'm feeling good. Like I'm strong. I could do this. I'll come back here every day and do this till it's done, man. I'm a beast. And then my knee started going, nuh-uh.
I hurt my knee a little
You're old,
too.
fool. Don't be thinking that.
You took more than I did. You took the heavier stuff, but it was a lot of work.
I've not really.
But it was exciting.
From getting COVID over right at the end of the year onto the beginning of the year, I haven't really recovered from that because I haven't pushed my body enough. So that was the most physical work I've done since last year, basically. The hardest consistent. Train locker is easy. Pull a box off the shelf, put it on the table, open it, and throw a couple in my van. It's so easy. This going downstairs with heavy boxes of paper, super trying.
We will be bringing after saying hire help. Yeah. For this locker, we've already of talked. We have a couple young fellas.
I shouldn't say that.
And
Uncle Mike's older than me, and he works circles around me. But I'm saying, yeah, maybe some young guys that we know will be helping. So, yeah.
All right. Well, awesome. There's a lot of people here from Kansas, the Philippines. But yes, super excited. So we spent the day on Tuesday doing that's what we did all day. And that was really it was fun. Yeah,
it was fun. And then yesterday,
I feel like a kid in a candy shop.
Yesterday, of course, packing and shipping from the auctions for as long as I could. Because we do our Monday night auction, and usually Tuesdays I pack and ship. So yesterday's pack and ship, but then I had to pull off that to go unload my van into one of our lockers here locally because the van is the suspension was low, it was so packed, and also because we're forecast for rain, I wanted to beat the rain. So finished packing today.
Daniel wants to know, will you ever do a TV show?
I don't have any plans for that, but of course, if a TV show approached me, I probably wouldn't say no. But I have to say I enjoy what I do right now, and I don't like having a boss. I don't want someone to tell me what to do.
I'm fully aware of that.
Robert says that's a $1,000 crane all day
long. Thanks, MJ. Take care. Thanks for coming by.
See you, MJ. Let's see. Yeah, I think it is a $1,000 crane. It's at $750 right now. It's had 20 bids so far.
We have 24 seconds left.
We'll see if it pops up at the end, but it's cool.
And are you happy with the $750 bid?
So I priced everything on auction. I priced at a price I'm happy. It might be a little bit low, but I'm
Good night, Karen.
Happy.
Thanks for being here.
I don't start the bids lower than I would be comfortable taking. But yeah, I could probably put this on. It looks like it's going to close at $750. I could probably put that on $1,000 and let it sit for a little while and it'll sell. But I can't do that with everything.
We like to mix it up. Auctions,
we try to mix
eBay,
it up.
Auction, mix it up.
So $750. So we brought in over $1,000 so far. Not bad. Here's our next item. This is also pretty rare. It's a Helljan, and it's an Amtrak set, which Amtrak is usually sells really well. Amtrak does.
How many items do we have tonight?
13.
You said that. Wow.
I did. So there it is, brand new in the box. Beautiful Amtrak. Hellgen is so we sold like these Hellgen cranes for like 2,100. We had 2 of those cranes, sold one for 2,100, sold the other one for like 23 or 24. I forget. I priced the other one higher and it sold, both of them sold right away. Hellgen, but apparently that's what Hellgen's known for. So this one's at 500. It's got 0 bids. So this one may not sell. I think I had 4 items that had 0 bids. So let's
Question:
see.
Do you, how do you find them on eBay? Maybe they're asking about our items. You have to go to our store. So if you are on Facebook and you're asking that question, Mama G can drop you the link to our store, and you can go on and check out some of the awesome things Jack and I have listed. So pretty cool.
Right now I got 3 items out of the remaining that have not got a bid yet. So
Okay.
we'll see. This
And
is
then-
one of them. We'll see. But if it doesn't sell, I'm just gonna list it at a fixed price of 500 and just let it sit for a while. It's no problem.
Linda says your haircut just takes years off you.
Thank you.
Ed's giving someone some advice. Someone was from Canada was asking how to get started on buying lockers. And Ed said, start small, and totally agree. 100% start small, something that's not going to overwhelm you. You can actually complete it. Because I will say at the very beginning, when we did this, it was a little overwhelming sometimes how much stuff we had.
That's usually what when people ask, like, first time, what advice do I have? That's usually one of the advices I say, start small, 5x5, 5x8, 5x10 at the most. You gotta do what you want, but if you buy a stinker and it's a 5x5, you're just gonna get through it and move on the next one and learn.
Yeah.
If you buy a stinker and it's a 10x30, you're not gonna get through it anytime soon. You're gonna have misery.
And you're going to cry in your cereal.
And you're going to say, I don't want to do this anymore. And that'd be a terrible start because it can be fun.
Yeah.
It is hard work and it sometimes sucks, but it is most of the time fun. If you like to work, if you don't like to work, then probably not the right industry. But yeah, start small. And then the other thing I always say is film it. Even if you're not planning on doing a YouTube or anything, just film it. Even if you just stop every 5 minutes, here's what we found. Here's how it looks after we cleaned out, a dozen boxes. You'll want to watch it later. You'll want to relive it. I wish I had filmed my first, lockers. So
I wish I could lose my boss, says Linda.
yeah,
Who is
That's-
Mama G? And I know it's a crazy question. So Mama G is someone that was on our channel and supported us and kind of just jumped in and started helping us when we were doing auctions. And she just became this like a reliable source for us. And we just started depending on her and collabing with her on this. And she's definitely become an integral part of our channel and just being the head mod and just supporting us and just goes over and above to make our experience smooth.
She's not a family member because I know we get that question a lot because the title Mama G. She's a mama and
and a grandmama. Yeah.
but she's not part of our family, but we feel like she is now because she's been so important to us for like I said this on Monday, 2.5 years since we started these auctions, and she's been here from the beginning. So yeah, so
shout out to Mama G. And Babette says, do you feel that since there's been so many train items on the market, it'll get flooded on eBay? Nope, not these items.
The market is huge,
and this is an international market for you.
Yeah,
so
international. Frank Henning's saying, has the train locker made you a half millionaire yet? That's a funny way to put it. We've sold 100, and I think we're about 130,000 right now. Geez, do we sell this? No.
No.
We're almost closing on this. We sold 130,000 so far. So
come on, guys, let's bid.
It's definitely making a difference in our life, but we haven't felt the full impact because there's so much more to sell out of it. But out of the two when we sell both lockers, I do hope that might be where we land up. Because if the first one's 300 and 350, even if the other one's half as good, we should be right about that 500,000 mark. Of course, we're going to be paying some pretty fat taxes out of that. So it ain't like we're buying no $500,000 house, which wouldn't be around here. That one didn't sell. Boo. Okay.
Boo-hoo.
It's a rare piece. So rare piece means there's not very many of them out there, but it also means there's not very many buyers out there.
So now when it's done, that's it, huh? Could you put it as a regular listing now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't have to rephotograph or anything. I just relist it as a set price, which I'll probably just do 500.
Whoa.
So this one's getting some bids, and this is interesting because
the George Bush.
this is the third George Bush that we found and the third George Bush that we sold on auction. So this is the last one we have. And this is, I forget how many there are. The beautiful train. It's a Overland, great brand. And the fact that it's George Bush makes it really cool. This is a replica of an actual train.
It's so cool.
Yeah, pretty dope. Beautiful color scheme. And it is one, let's see, what is it? There's not very many of these made. Only 130 of them made.
And this is number 70.
We had 3.
That's insane. Really?
So the guy, Daryl, that we were talking to today, he said that I probably, when I had 3, I would have more of these than anyone in the whole world because there's only.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's fun to think about that way. But the last 2 have sold for a little over 1,500. So this one's at 1,630 already.
And Laura said, "Congratulations on your weight loss. You look so young."
Thank you.
That's very kind.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If you, Treasure Hustlers are here. What's up, ladies?
What's up, ladies?
Our new motto, WWMGD. What would Mama G do?
That's
hilarious.
so cute. I love it. Jack's been known. Let's see. Oh yeah, Vanessa said she really likes how you go through the boxes and how you basically process with such care.
Yeah. I also means that I go a lot slower, which then means that I go through less lockers, so reduce my chance of finding good stuff. But obviously, we've had some
everyone
luck
has
with
their
that.
niche.
But if I was faster, then I'd be buying more. But it's all good.
Yeah.
I take my pace. So my pace is where I can enjoy it and not feel rushed or stressed. I do not want to have stress.
Eddie says, "Can someone bid on your auction from Canada?"
This auction is on eBay. So yeah, all my eBay items are international shipping.
Is the answer. Yes.
International shipping does get to be a little expensive, but not on our Monday auctions. Well, let me put it this way. On our Monday night auctions where we're selling directly, you're buying items right that we're showing in the live. We only ship to U.S. addresses, but we do have Canadian buyers that use a mail forwarding company, and that's a company in the U.S. that does that. People mail to them, and they ship it internationally. So it's, from what I understand, it's much cheaper than eBay's international shipping, which is why they exist. So it gives you a cheaper alternative. So
yeah, awesome.
Robert's asking, what kind of diet did you do? I need to lose about 5 stone. What's 5 stone? That's like an English term, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a measurement.
Nothing seems to work for me. So here's the thing, Robert. It is a meal plan. It's like a strict meal plan. It's a limited calorie diet. So I think I get like 1,050 calories a day, which seems like barbaric. But even barbarians ate more than that. It sounds like penalties. I mean, it seems like torture, right? What's that?
Lance Robinson sent you
stars?
200 stars. So I just want to say thank you, Lance.
Thank
That's
you
very
so much,
sweet.
Lance. We're in the StreamYard system right now, so I don't have the way to pop that up like they do the super chats, I think.
Well, I'm just saying.
I'll see if we can. But I appreciate that. I think this is our first super chat stars that we ever received in a live.
No, I sent it to you before.
I just got enabled by Facebook to do that. But anyways, this meal plan, if you want to know, email me. I'll put you in touch with the guy that got me on it. He's another YouTuber. His name now is Coach That Man, and he had a reselling channel, and we were friends before. And then he went on this and lost a significant amount of weight, and his life changed, and it was a whole emotional journey, which inspired me, and that's why I'm on it. So I'll put you in touch with him because he's now devoting his life and becoming a career coaching others and putting them on this plan, and it's good. It works great. It works great.
One stone is worth 14, is a measurement of 14 pounds.
Oh yeah, okay. So I've already lost like 44 pounds.
Tanya said you can initiate a star party if enough people send stars. Okay. Well, look at, I can activate a star party. How funny.
I don't know what that is, but you can hit it. We'll see what happens. It's fun.
Then I have to send it.
Mary Bryant says, try the keto diet. No limits, lost 30 pounds. Yeah, so this diet is similar to the keto. There's a lot of similarities because you do go into ketosis. The fundamentals of it is, of course, limited calorie intake, lots of water, no sugar, low carbs, and very low salt. And those are basically the 5 main things that I think attribute to the weight loss. And
you got a bid, a new bid.
Right at the end there.
Right, yep.
1655. All right. So that's interesting because the last two have sold for 1,500-ish.
Was this one a different color scheme?
Nope. Exactly the same, just a different number.
All right. Did it sell yet?
Yeah.
All right.
That big came in right at the end. All right. Next up is a Broadway limited import. It's another good brand, but not like an overland value. This one's got 5 bids, so that's pretty good.
Another stars, 200 stars sent by Karen Jensen Noble.
Thanks, Karen.
Thank you, Karen.
So cool.
Appreciate it so much. So sweet.
Another.
Oh my gosh, another one.
Itching my nose. It's like hair. Something on my nose.
I don't see anything.
My goodness, what the heck?
Artie sent 200 stars. Thank you so much, Artie. Super appreciate that. So sweet. So we got all these people sending stars. So cute, and I'm loving it. Michelle Poole, 200 stars. Thank you so much.
This is another nice train, and it's obviously never even been out of the box. I didn't unpack it. I didn't take the foam out. We're selling it just like that, and it's decent. 115 is the current bid. Got a few minutes.
All right. All right. Sharon says, love watching you and Jeebus and What Happened to the Hells. They're all still here. Everyone's still making videos. No one's gone anywhere.
I think the Hales are just busy with their other stuff, life and houses, and
Yeah,
so
their channels.
they do a little bit more of the coin pusher stuff. I think it's more filler content, but obviously there's a big audience for that. But they're still doing it, I think.
Tanya says 3 minutes until a star party. Keep them coming. Very cool. All right. 2.5 minutes until star party run. Oh, so everyone, they have 2 minutes to send us. Okay. We got another 100 stars. Thank you so much.
And if you guys have asked questions, especially related to the lockers, because we're kind of all over the place so far tonight, feel free to ask it again. I mean,
sold.
Don't spam it, over, but feel free to ask it again if I haven't seen it, if we missed it, because I invite your questions and we want to. What is going on?
Look at my phone. That's so cute. It's gone now. Star party complete.
Your phone started lighting up and all this animation.
It was so cute. Star party complete. Thank you, everyone. Let's see. Lisa Haskin sent stars. Thank you so much. Well, we sold a train too, right?
That was the one that just closed. It just went through. Yeah. So I don't even know how much we sold now. At least $2,600.
Yeah, we got a lot of stars. That's so awesome. That's super cool. All right. In between so this is what we have next, and we have a 115 bid. Why don't I go grab some beanies and we can kind of give some away in between too. That'd be kind of fun.
Sure.
How many do you want me to get?
I don't care. Just grab it's a sealed bag, I think. So just grab a bag. We'll give away a few of them. Thank you, PK Chapman. Just want to give you both a shout out. Love the Way family is first, and love to feel like we are there opening. Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. It's I would like of course, family. Yeah. The family is my priority. That's all that really matters to me. This other stuff is just what I do for fun, obviously for income also, but but I do involve them. I did more when they were young because they were just more interested and they dug it. Now they're a little bit more like, they're teenagers, but I do. Okay, then I'll get it after. She says she can't find the beanies, but I'm hoping that I can get the girls to become. Is the ebb and flow thing with teenagers, right? So I'm hoping they ebb back into wanting to be a little bit more involved, because the time when they went on that locker we bought recently when they were on break from school, they enjoyed it. They had fun. It was a good locker for them too, because it was like there's no naughty stuff in there. The lady had kids, so there's lots of toys. It was like perfect, no drug, some marijuana, but there's no like needles or anything. We do find them, so we don't let the kids do that. Those hazard level, the high hazard level lockers, I do not bring the kids into. Yeah, get a feel for lockers. You can get a feel for what type of people, if you need to wear gloves, if you need to be reaching a little bit more carefully. And this was just a lady with her kids, so that was a perfect one for our girls to be involved in. Yeah. Gail says, I found you on eBay. Oh, I mean, okay. Did you find our video channel through eBay, or you just found our eBay?
I think she just found it. Yeah.
That's great. We actually do have a pretty decent following. Oh, I didn't even notice. We sold out for 115, so that's okay. I think that was also like a better train than that.
Okay.
Like you could have been better than that, Broadway Limited.
Oh, okay. So what do we got here?
The next one, a little something different. This is not from a locker. This is from a family collection, and same thing where it was the patches and stuff are coming from. This one does not have a bid. I did not know if we'd get a bid on this. These do sell though. We've sold some of them in our live auctions on Mondays, and they are vintage. What did we say? 1970s, right? 1970s pencil eraser toppers. I know it's like a bizarre thing, but there is a collector market for it.
Oh yeah, check it out.
And there's 100 of them in this photo right here. Mostly Fred Flintstone, Pebbles, and Dino. And Dino, I guess, is one of the more rare ones. So I don't know. This is one of those things that I can't imagine people buy all that often. Good. But I thought it'd be good for a reseller. 50 bucks was the opening, so it's like what?
So how many more minutes do we have on that one?
Conditions like, I don't know, less than 5 minutes.
Okay, well then let's do a beanie on that since there's no bidding. That one is not as exciting.
Not as exciting.
Yes.
Well, the thing is, the real, you could tell this one's not going to be as exciting because I don't think it has very many watchers. 4 watchers.
Okay.
So where some of the stuff is like a lot of watchers. Yeah. So anyways, so here's the thing, guys. We'll give away a beanie cap. So we have beanie caps.
Locker Nuts beanie caps.
And they're nice. I mean, they're a nice quality beanie cap with the logo embroidered on the front. And the way we'll do it is we want you to spam the chat. Spam meaning like put over and over and over again. And do the emojis, or do any emoji you want. You can do anything. Just do a heart. You can do a thumbs up. You can do whatever you want. But just start getting let's get that chat rolling.
And we'll pick up
with
few.
emojis.
We'll just do it all at once. That's good. Right?
We'll see. But
sure.
We could do some later. There we go. There we go. Mama G's starting it up. Let's get those emojis. And we'll pay for shipping, so don't worry about it. The international shipping doesn't kill us because it's under a pound.
Yeah.
Go in an envelope, bubble envelope. So, okay, so I'm not going to look at the chat. We'll give it a second, and then I'm going to click on it, and whoever comes up is going to be the winner.
Wow, look at it go. You guys go. Super fast.
Okay. What?
You have to hit one.
I did. Try it again.
Go.
There we go. Deb McDougall. All right, Deb, congratulations.
Awesome, Deb.
Deb, I think I have your mailing address, I think.
If not, send it to lockernuts@gmail.com.
I know you've been in our chat lots of times. I just can't remember if you probably bought lots of times. I don't remember. I need my computer to be my memory. So if I don't have your address, send it to me, email it to me. lockernuts@gmail.com. Oh, we got a bid, but on something later.
Yeah, something else. All right, let's do another one.
Congrats, Deb. Okay, we're going to do another one. Yeah, keep the emojis rolling. I'll look over here. I hear someone up there.
You're good.
Ants Combest, what's up? Can you write these down?
Yeah. That's okay. If it's international, it's okay, Mama G. We're okay with it.
Yeah, it's no problem. It shipped the one to Canada is like $20 or something.
That's fine.
It's under a pound, like I said. It's under a pound. Even when I've shipped something to England before, because I got a guy that bought something on eBay and we forgot part of his purchase. So I had to actually pay for international shipping because we don't usually do international shipping. But it was under a pound. It doesn't slay us too much. It's definitely within reason. But it is kind of like it's a $25 beanie. It costs $20 to ship it. It's like, what? But this is for fun. So Ant, make sure you send me an email, lockernuts@gmail.com. Lockernuts@gmail.com. Easy. And we got 9 seconds left here. 5 seconds. We got no bids. All right, this is going to be kind of a bust.
That's okay. We gave away some beanies in the meantime.
Pencil toppers is definitely not like a huge collector market, but there is actually a collector market. I looked at sold comps. They exist and they're not cheap.
You're still putting a lot of spam in here. Someone wants another beanie. Look at this.
Okay, first we got this one here. So we have a few code 3s. And what I did with the code 3s, I did not even open these boxes because they are a pain to unpack.
They're so nice.
Styrofoamed up and bagged and everything. They're sealed. So I just said, there you go. As we found it. All right, guys. So you want to do another free beanie giveaway?
Pick it?
You want to click it?
Yeah.
Don't look. Don't be looking.
I'm gonna look and then I'm gonna turn away right before because I want to make sure it's going.
It's going.
Yeah.
F Walker. All right.
Wait, did F Walker get one already?
No.
No. Great. F Walker with a cute upside down kitty.
Congrats. All right. Congrats. Got another beanie. How fun.
All right, beanie giveaway.
Cool. All right. Maybe we'll do some more giveaways later.
Fun.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Super fun. Make sure you send lockernuts@gmail.com your address.
Okay, we have a comment here. Hello, I just turned on my Facebook and saw you guys. I'm so happy that God sent you the train locker. Thank you, Mary. What a blessing for y'all, and how humbled you are by it. Take care of each other. Thank you so much.
That's very sweet, Mary.
I appreciate the kind words.
Very sweet.
Yeah, we are definitely blessed. We are blessed and then blessed. I mean, we've been getting very lucky. Last year was a pretty great year as far as getting good lockers. We had a couple whoppers.
Is this one coming up? Because it looks like it says 53 minutes still.
Oh, did I click on the wrong thing?
Yeah. I don't think we'll be doing that one.
Today at 6 p.m. and it says 55 minutes. What's up with that?
I don't know. Is it a glitch?
That seems wrong. Let me refresh it.
Same thing.
It's not refreshed. Let it do its magic. 3 minutes.
Oh, now it says 3 minutes. It just changed. Did you see that?
No, it's because it was refreshing.
How funny.
See the wheel spinning. So $97. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I think I started that $175 or something.
Great.
I got 3 of these boats, one after another. So they don't. I don't think they'll have bids though. All right, let's see. Let's see if we got any more questions.
Thanks, Dusty old dude, for being here.
Dusty, thanks for being here.
If anyone has any other questions, let us know. We'll answer them in the chat. We love questions. PK says the dollar lockers were so crazy, but so fun watching you go through them. Truly blessed.
Thank you.
Deb says, headed out. Thanks for being here. Kim, thanks for being here. June, thank you for all the sweet emojis.
F. Walker says, I'm so excited I won. Thank you. Oh, Steven says, I bought the newer version, Code 3 Fireboat. Awesome detail. They are pretty detailed.
Oh, right here, Alexandra, first time caught live.
Nice. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, and if you're on Facebook right now, make sure you subscribe to Locker Nuts on YouTube.
That's cool.
Yeah,
it snows, so the beanie's a good time.
Great. Awesome.
Yeah. Gary says, when are you coming to Australia? I went to Australia when I was 16. I would love to go back. That was a terrific trip. We went at Christmas.
That's nice.
We actually spent Christmas in Hawaii because that was our layover. So we spent Christmas in Hawaii. And I don't know, my dad hooked us up with a good hotel that they actually had Santa come in on a canoe. They had Hawaiian dudes rowing Santa in on a canoe onto the beach. It was a trippy Christmas, but it was fantastic. And then we went to Australia. We went to New Zealand. It was an amazing trip. I'd love to go back. Love it. Joanne just became a member. Thank you, Joanne. We appreciate it. You're kind of nuts. And I hope we see you on Monday.
Yeah.
To be part of our live auction. Nice. Daniel says, long-time watcher, first-time caller. That's funny. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks, Daniel.
Yeah, but yeah, this is
Swanee. What's up?
Hey, Swanee, what's up? Thanks for being here. We have we've got some great videos coming up. Thanks, Aunt. I just got your address. We've got some great videos coming up. This train locker, we see the furniture pads up top. 11 seconds on this. Furniture pads up top, which makes me think that there's potentially some more household personal items. And I like that. Of course, we like trains because those are what sells. But who knows what else we'll find. All right, we sold for 97, and that is
Congratulations.
I'm happy with that.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
You're funny.
Next one, very similar piece. This is what it looks like right here. This is a stock photo though. It's not this piece. I just took I copied somebody else. All right. That's what it looks like though. But we got a sealed box. Pretty cool. 75. We got one bid. Okay, so we got a bid on that. It's gonna sell.
Hello.
It's gonna sell.
Skippy's here from Louisville, Kentucky. Welcome.
When's the no auction date for the? Oh, good question, Carrie. So not this Monday, but the next Monday we are not having a live auction. So since we started 2.5 years ago, this will be like the third Monday that we did not have an auction. So that's very rare for us. But yeah, we're not going to have one that week. Sandra has got a great question. Do you think of contacting the family to see if they wanted to do the other 2 lockers? I have a feeling because the time that's lapsed that they probably have already dealt with those lockers.
Yeah,
I think that they were overwhelmed with dealing with them. I don't think they would have paid rent for so long. This is a great question. No, but I did consider contacting the family just to get more information on this man, because it's not like an ordinary man. This is an exceptional person with some real achievements, and that would be really cool to get. But I just sort of felt like I think at some point it's got to get back to the owner. We've had millions of views on the videos for all the episodes combined between Facebook and YouTube, well over 2 million views. And it seems like train collectors all know about this score. I think the family at some point is going to find out. I'll leave it up to them if they wanted to contact me. It might be overstepping a little bit to contact them. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, try not to do that. It's actually,
we've never done that.
It's
So we would never done that, but it would just be because this story here it's intriguing.
How long have you been doing storage lockers is a question.
I started right after the show came out. So I'm one of the guys, the old timers in this business hate guys like me that watch the show and were inspired to go out and buy storage lockers, but that absolutely is how I got started. So that was 2011, I think. So about 11 years I've been doing it. I mean, the season 1, the whole family loved it, but especially I loved it, and especially her dad loved it. So the first time we went to auction, like the whole family went, but her dad and I continued after that, and we went to a lot and started buying them and loved it. And he'd still be doing it with me if physically he could, but physically he can't. But that's another reason the videos are great, because he can still experience that. And then he did come along on one episode recently because the train locker is nice. You would just set him up at the table. This is a perfect lock for that type of stuff. Take the box off the shelf, put it on the table, go through it. And he wants to come for the second locker too. So
my dad loves stuff.
He loves it. Yeah.
He's a collector.
He knows way more than me about this collectible stuff. And and this is fun stuff, right? Especially anything military is fun, but he loves the trains, the cars, the ships, the planes. He loves it all. So.
He likes knives. He likes marbles. Yeah. He likes records. He likes Elvis memory. He likes a lot of different stuff. Question. Artie wants to know, as a reseller, I also live for the hunt. It's plenty of hard work, but so much fun. So my question to you, Jack, is do you love the hunt?
I love the hunt. Like, she's like, oh, so you have the second train locker and we just bought this huge estate buyout. She's like, you don't need to buy another locker anytime soon. And I'm like, when does need ever come into the equation?
Yeah, no, it's just for me. I'm more like,
why do you think I buy them because I need them?
Things. I hate waiting to see them all. That's my thing.
But
when are you coming down?
No, I love the hunt. The hunt is it. And I will be buying before I'm done going through these. But and also because when you get something good, I like to make that last. So like I'll buy some junk in the middle just to maybe to keep my perspective in line.
You don't mean to buy junk.
No, I don't mean to buy junk. Every locker has potential, but
Mary Helen wants to know, do you think Bill Gates has seen any of your train videos? Is Bill Gates a big train guy?
I have no idea.
Fill us in on that. If Bill Gates is a big train guy, let us know. I'd like to know.
Yeah, he's got a few dollars to rub
I mean, together. Maybe he would like to buy some of our collection. If you guys know, if you know Bill, give him a ring. Tell him check out our eBay store. Come on, Bill.
Yeah, Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Call me.
Call us, text us, email. All right.
What happened?
Nothing.
We sold it.
Yeah.
75. Okay. All right.
Sold.
Like I said, I started the bids at the price I'm happy getting, and that's $75. And there's one more big box out of my garage.
Yeah, we just got a bid for that. That's at 200.
Whoa. I think I remember looking this one up and saying, oh, this one's worth way more. I think this one might be, okay, I'm not trying to sell it to you guys because I may be unclear on this, but this one might be die cast, where the other ones are resin. I might be wrong on that, but I think that might be the case why this one is worth more. 7 bids. I think I started this one higher because of that.
Awesome. Well, it has brass stands.
I think they all do, but there's something different about this one that made it better.
Well, whatever.
Here's what it looks like. This is another stock photo. It looks just like the other ones, but I don't know.
Well, maybe it's special.
It's special.
You're special.
It's more valuable. That makes it special as far as I'm concerned. Chris says, would you ever bring them on a video to tell the story themselves? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I only know a very small amount about this man. He is almost invisible online. We've tried to research him.
Their family is not
he's almost invisible. I think he made his money and his success before the internet was a thing and before social media was a thing. And he stayed off the radar and just enjoyed his life. And his family seems to have their own thing. And from what we understand, his kids are successful. And
from what we found out from some people that know them, aka the train experts, like his kids have their own thing and they don't live near, and they're highly successful people, so they kind of got their own thing going.
Yeah, but I would love to have him on because I would just love to know more. We're always interested in backstories. That's why we try to read paperwork when we can. Sometimes we go too fast, but we try to find out the information because to me, that personal side of the stories is so much more interesting usually than the items itself.
Oh, yeah.
But
what drives people to buy and their interests and like their lives, I find it very intriguing. Robert wants to know, well, he says, great channel, been watching for a couple of years. My sourcing game has definitely elevated because of you.
That's great.
Retail.
Thank you. I mean, I'm definitely share what we learn, but usually it's just by doing it. So if you guys watch it and say, don't buy that, maybe buy that, and knowing how much stuff's selling for us, that's great. That's great. I'm glad we can be a resource of some sort because, like I said earlier, we're just having fun.
Ken wants to know, how often do you go to Concord Flea Market?
Concord Flea Market? We haven't been in a while. It's not been
super
good. It's not been super good.
It's not even been a little good.
No.
Let's face it.
Because I kind of have this formula where I save the best stuff for Concord and take the not so best stuff to Stockton, to put it politely. And then I go to Concord with the better stuff, and I'm like, what? Why did I save that for Concord? I could have sold it for that much in Stockton. Like, they're just as cheap in Concord. Concord is like a little bit higher, like wealth area, like a little bit, but the market sucks. Well, let me put it this way: it's a Saturday, Sunday market. Sunday's the strong day, but we're in church on Sunday, so Saturday's when we go, and that's not the strongest day. So we're judging it based on their Saturdays, and it's not good, but. We have that really good vintage market here. It's only on Sundays, which makes it hard. And also, I just don't have the great vintage stuff to go there, over the last several months. So
Ken Markley sent us 200 star. Ken Martini sent us 200 stars. Thank you so much, Ken. Appreciate it. How many more do we have after this? Let's let it give everyone an update.
5. This and 4 more, I think. And I think that's it.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to share with everyone?
This is it. Oh, my stomach's growling.
Any other updates?
And we're sold. 221. Nice.
That's exciting. So what's your tally up for right now?
I have no clue.
Anyone tallying everything he sold, throw it in the chat. Because I know there's someone out there. I know it.
So this is a fun one. I think this is a fun one. This is 6, I don't know what you call them, flat cars, flatbeds. I don't know what the real term is, but there's 6 train cars, flat ones. and they had a guy customize them by putting these little die-cast tractors, just like the die-cast tractors we've been
These
selling.
are really nice.
And unfortunately, I might limit the sale on this because I didn't get any close-ups. But they put like, okay, that's, I guess, a close-up. But you can see they put like there's like wire on them to look like a real tie-down. And they put little wood blocks under the tires. See that?
Yeah, it's cool. They're like little plastic triangle. Like
there's a machine, some sort of engine or something. Very realistic looking. I just think it's super cool. And this is customized by a guy that does this. It's crazy that people have businesses that do that, but there's people passionate about this stuff and they like realism. There's the boxes. They wrote the tractors on there. Mostly Atherns, one Walthers. But these are just like the die-cast
there's
that
a
I've been
lot
selling.
in here too. So this has got some value to it because it has that. And then also Erica wanted to say she loves your sense of humor.
Thank you.
And Vicky loves how organized you are.
Thanks.
And a lot of people like how not only how organized you are, but how you take such great care of everything when you go through it with respect. And Vicky says, when other people throw things around, it drives me crazy. And Manelli, I think it's Manali, sent 200 stars. So thank you so much.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m. in the UK, so Kim's gonna go to bed. Well,
all right,
good
good night, Kim.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I never make it to 2 a.m. anymore.
June wants to know, has Gianna had any sneaky peeks in the new locker? I've definitely looked at it, but we really wanted to like
she's seen as much as I have.
Maintain the integrity of it. Jack's very strict about don't go past the dust line. You know how when there's a crime scene, when the police come, well, that's how Jack is with storage lockers. It's the dust scene.
Yeah.
Don't mess up the dust scene. So we're not allowed to get in. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like authenticity. So I like to open boxes first time on camera.
Yeah.
And the same thing, I don't really like going in the lockers and going through stuff and then filming it after and being like, oh, wow, look, a box of comic books. Like, I mean, I want to be surprised on camera. I like the authenticity. And maybe
well,
also
you just can't be fake if you tried.
No, I'm not a good actor.
No.
So, but also like when we buy lockers, that's one of the things we look for. We look for fingerprints. You look for any kind of dust differences. So like if a box has been moved, you see heavy dust here and light dust here. These are clues that someone's been in there, and it could have been the owner. It could have been the facility. That's a turn off really. So like to me, like people watching the video might also see fingerprints and stuff and be like, well, they already went through this. And it's like, no, I want this to be like, we're opening everything on camera. Like, you know, the Geraldo's opening, what was that? Capone's vault, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though that was a big fat bust, it was still really exciting because it was authentic. They wouldn't have made such a big deal out of it. They knew it was empty, but it was real. Pauline right here says, hi guys, I'm in the UK. I nearly cried when you took out the Cuddy Sark. I've been on the actual ship. It's in the dry dock in Greenwich, UK. My favorite ship. Keep up the good work. Love watching the videos. Thank you so much, Pauline.
First live.
I've gotten, that's awesome. I've gotten other people saying the same thing, that they like really had emotional reaction to that because of it's representation of the real ship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that.
Is this, I don't know how to say this name. They're talking about they had a knee replacement.
Yep. Read it.
Oh, I had a total knee replacement 15 days ago. So getting caught up with some of your very first videos since I can't do anything else. Love you guys. Stay happy and healthy. Love when
Awesome.
people are like down for a surgery or an illness. They love to just watch the videos and they get like blow through them. So Hunt of the Thrill. Yes, we love it. I love the Hunt of the Thrill. I get really into finding cool things. I get very excited and it is very fun to treasure hunt. I love it.
Eddie Jones says, would it be cheaper to send out stuff by UPS? UPS is definitely better for larger items. For most of what we send out, anything under a pound, the post office just hasn't beat. Anything media mail, post office still hasn't beat. But when we do our live auctions on Mondays, we ship majority of the stuff out UPS because they're usually bigger boxes, well over a pound. But yeah, UPS is pretty competitive. But they both have their niches. I do both stops. So what, we just sold this, $217.
Yeah, and another one just paid, so that's good.
Nice. Okay, here we go. That was a fun lot, though. All right, now this one, we do have a bid. We did some planes like this last week. I had these listed, I think, for 400. And the reason why I'm put on auction is, quite frankly, it's stinking huge. It takes up a lot of room in the garage. So I'm like, okay, if it didn't sell right away, I'm gonna drop it, put on auction, and move it, because these guys take up a lot of my shelf space, and I'm limited on space. But beautiful plane. This is one of the ones we went through with your dad, and
It's kind of great to get this stuff moved, huh? Some of it.
yeah, it needs to find a new home. It needs to be enjoyed, by a new collector. Killer. Awesome stuff. Elite Force is a great brand. We sold some high-end Elite Force stuff. So I started the bid at 200. We've got a bid, so it's gonna sell. Yeah. Carmen's asking, are we not doing Mondays anymore? No, we always do Mondays. This is different, because here we're just watching eBay auctions close and chatting. Mondays we actually sell this stuff live, so we still doing them. Yeah, Kim says, did I miss something about a second train locker? Yeah, that is big news this week, because we dropped the video, and we've been keeping it secret. We bought 2 lockers on the same day at the same auction, same owner, same size, 12 by 30s, and it's packed, it's full, and it's going to be exciting. So, and we dropped the news this week, because basically I finished going through every box in the other one, and now we're about to start on the second one. So big secret. Big secret. Yeah.
All right. Where are we at with this one? We
Thanks,
have 3
Tim.
minutes. Wow.
Tim Freestone says, I passed your trains to a lot of train groups on Facebook that I am in. You know what, Tim? That's funny, because we had a guy come and buy a couple trains today from us. Like, he's local, so he came over, bought a couple trains, and he said he found our channel through a Facebook train group. It may have been one of the ones that you shared with us. So thank you so much for doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and he's like watching the videos and loving it, and now buying from us. So we don't have to ship it. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And he's giving me a whole bunch of tips on how to sell the stuff too.
That's really nice.
Yeah, and he was a cool guy too, so it was good meeting him.
Yeah, it's cool to watch people and meet them and kind of get to know their stories.
And he said, he's looking through the stuff on the shelves in the garage, and he's like, this is so cool. And I'm like, I love that you are enjoying it. Because the previous owner, he would have wanted people to enjoy it like this, to see it. And yeah, I've even had people buying trains saying, I don't even like trains, but I'm now into trains and I want to start collecting because of these videos.
All right. And remember, if you haven't subbed to YouTube or like Jack's Facebook page, make sure you like it. Make sure you subbed to Locker Nuts, and let's check and see how many subs we have.
David says, hope you find some Apple treasures in the second locker. Me too, David.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice.
Me too. We sold some of that stuff for a lot of money, like those Apple joysticks. We sold for like, I think it was $400 or $450 each. They're both brand new. See, look at that. 3 more to go to get to 183.
So
but
we only got 9 more subscribers, so that doesn't seem right.
Subs are moving really slow right now, and YouTube is doing something that's causing subs to drop. If you guys are subbed and then go and find out you're not subbed, if you would please send me an email, because I need to get YouTube to figure this out, because it's very frustrating. They always scrub subs and pull out like junk accounts, like junk meaning like dormant accounts or set up by bots. That's normal, that's healthy, but whatever's going on right now, I'm getting reports of people saying, I'm a member of your channel, like what's going on? I got unsubscribed and I'm a member, so something's not going right at YouTube, and it's frustrating for us because we should be adding a lot more subscribers, or I just suck. There's always that possibility.
All right, so if you haven't subscribed to Locker Nuts on YouTube, Mama G, can you throw it in the Facebook chat? Let's get it going.
Let's see. Karen says, yeah, just eating less is the best way to lose weight. That is true. Lower your intake is probably the best way. You won't burn off the calories. It's better to just restrict the calories. But yeah, I was just saying, it's not a short-term thing. It does have to be a lifestyle change for sure. Erica says, I'm your locker stalker from Canada. You're such a character when you find masks and model them. Yeah, that's fun for me. You have a great sense of humor, and your videos are fun to watch. Thank you so much, Erica.
It's nice.
I appreciate that. I'm glad that you get enjoyment out of it, because all I get is eye rolling from the girls, and that's pretty much the humor is aimed at their level. Oh, Deb, thank you. Oh wait, we just sold this one. No, what the heck?
Where'd the other one go?
I don't know where it went. I wasn't paying attention. Deb, thank you. She's keeping track.
Let me go. I know there's some
What
math
did I
people
do?
here.
On
I'm going
this?
to check on eBay right now.
All right. Next up. Wow, I've been blabbing for over a minute. And that one that just sold for $200. Okay. That was
Great.
cool. That was the opening bid, and that's what it closed at. Okay, this one is, oh, we got a bid on this. Okay. Earlier, we did not have a bid on this, and this was like, I think I had it listed at $75. I think it's pretty cool, but we had 0 bids, and I'm like, whatever. This is just another very large piece, and it's to make room in the garage. I marked it to 30. It's a remote control ship.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so you put it in the water and buzz it around, and it's pretty cool.
Super awesome.
Another one that I found with your dad on that day. So
Aww.
$30. It's got a bid. It's gonna sell. Yeah.
How much time does that one have?
3 more minutes.
Okay. If you guys have any other questions, let us know. We're
Steven
getting
has a
to the
question.
end of our auction part, eBay auctions. We have one more. No, I saw it already. I ignored it.
She
How
said
many
no,
more?
Steven. She said no.
How many more? We have one more to go.
This is normally where she says, I didn't say it like that.
I don't talk that way.
Ed says Jeebus is bad for pawing through his lockers and throwing stuff he doesn't like on the ground. Yeah, that's part of his thing. But keep in mind, Ed, Jeebus is the same age as our oldest son. So like,
Everyone has different approaches.
I could be his dad. Like, so I'm definitely older, slower, and he's more about energy and having fun. And so we're definitely just different. And when Jeebus is my age, if he's still doing it, and I know he plans to, then I'm sure he'll have a different strategy. You know,
He's a sweetheart.
We love them though. They're great.
Yeah, they're very sweet. They're
young
hard
people.
workers.
Super hard workers.
Very creative
Super
and
smart. Very creative.
Very smart.
We get along very well with them, and I'm really happy for them. They've had a tremendous journey, and they're just getting started.
Laura said, I just subscribed to you and you didn't say hi back. Well, hello, Laura. I'm sorry I missed you.
Sorry, Laura.
Laura, I'm so sorry. Let's check to see if we got to 183,000, because now I'm on a mission.
Lisa says, I bought my first locker because of you.
Nice,
Cost me
Lisa.
$60, and I made about $500 profit. That's
Woo!
awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. I learned so much from you. That's so cool, Lisa. I'm really happy. But really, like, I mean, do you agree that even if you paid 60 and made 0, it was still fun, right? I mean,
It's
but when you make money,
when you make money.
it's more fun.
Yeah.
But just the experience is worth the cost of admission, right? Like I always say, like if I went golfing, I'd spend $75 to $100. This is so much more fun, and you make money. The only way to make money on golfing is if I bet my friends and I outplay them. That's not the same. It's not the same.
Did I hear you mention an estate sale? I've been trying to figure out. Oh.
Yeah, Marsha, this is not something that we do that often, but every
We
now
love doing it though.
every now and then we've been fortunate enough to be able to do an estate buyout. So and we do estate sales too, just for fun. We usually don't buy very much, just go poke around, see how much they charge for stuff. Because their prices are
It's
usually
my
pretty
favorite
high.
thing.
And but a couple times now we've been on an estate buyout.
Yeah.
14 seconds on this one. And the first one was a kind of a two-parter. We bought part of the collection and went back and bought the rest of the collection.
People are
when they were
connecting
ready.
us. So either people that we have, people in our lives know what we do and they connect us, and it's awesome. So if you know us and you know of an estate collection, feel free to hook us up with someone that's looking for someone to handle it for them, right?
Absolutely, you guys.
We definitely want to get more into it. We love it.
Something we want to do a lot more of.
Mhm.
Okay, unless I missed something, this is the last one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last one, closing at 6:30. And this is another crane. We do have bids, so it is going to sell. It's another really nice piece. Again, this was listed for $750. It's worth every penny, but it's a big piece. I want to make some room, and I have 2 of them.
Wow, so someone's getting a deal right now.
Yeah, so the other one's still listed for $750, but this one went on the auction.
Oof.
Look at that. It's got a remote control. Isn't that neat? It looks like an Xbox controller.
I was just thinking that.
This is not a train. This is actually like a fixed piece that you'd put in your train set on like your landscape. Everything's new. That's just showing some close-ups of the actual pieces. So $541. I'd
How
rather
many
get
watchers? 11? Is that good?
Oh yeah, 11.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
30's better.
The other one had way more because that one was
Mm.
more rare. The one we sold earlier, but yeah. So, anyways, yeah, the estate buyout, something we definitely want to do a lot more of. And both times was of a friend that put us in the connection with them.
Mhm.
And this one was actually my high school friend, a buddy of mine, and he watches the show. And he has a friend who has a friend. Unfortunately, someone passed away in their family and had
They were
a
overwhelmed.
whole bunch of lockers, and they didn't know what to do with it. And now I see why, because there's just a tremendous amount of stuff. Some of it's great stuff, collectible stuff, and a lot of it's garbage. And it's on the second floor, no elevator. And I think they're in their 60s or 70s. 70s.
Easy.
Yeah. So
I say mid 70s. Yeah.
So yeah, it's and she said the family member said
They went
we
through and
don't
picked
wanna
what
deal
they
with
wanted.
They went through. They pulled out what was sentimental and what they connected with. But there's just so much stuff, and they don't want to get into renting lockers. And,
Robin,
you know.
I got the shit.
Awesome, Robin. That's awesome. Very cool. I'm glad you got that.
For grandsons. Oh, that's so sweet.
Nice. Yeah, so we bought out the whole thing and took the first load home Tuesday, went out there, and it was a lot of heavy boxes. No elevators, so going down the stairs, it beat me up. And but I'm happy. I mean, it's gonna be
The day before
fun.
yesterday.
Huh? It was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then yesterday I unloaded the stuff out the van, put it in one of my lockers, and we'll go through it slow. But I did bring some home and filmed it today. We won't put those videos out for a while. We're going to get on that train locker. But we're renting those lockers, and we've right now currently renting 10 lockers. So.
Oh my gosh, don't say that out loud.
See that right here? See that right there? Locker nuts. Locker nuts. Locker nuts.
Dead.
Yeah, I know some people have opinions about the smartness of that. Smartness?
No. Intelligence?
But whatever.
I don't know.
Whatever. I'm not changing a thing.
Check and see if you have 183 subscribers. We have 1.5 minutes. Oh, come on. Let's do this, people. Come on. Yay!
83. Yay. It took us like 10 days to get there, so I'm not like doing cartwheels or anything.
17,000 more until we get 16,999 until we get to
Thank you,
200,000.
Bert nailed it. Stupidity. Wait, what?
Jack likes that word.
Karen says, buy a warehouse. Man,
That popped out, Tim. Yeah.
That is a great idea, and definitely, okay, let's get this off because, oh no, we're not sold.
No, we still have another minute.
1 minute. That I would love to, Karen, really, I would love to. And, I don't know if you guys follow Renee from Storage Wars. He's got a YouTube channel also, Bargain Hunters Thrift. He gives me lots of advice. I really appreciate his
He's a smart guy.
his tips. He's very smart and he's very successful. And he's obviously bought a lot more lockers than I have. And that's what his advice to me was recently. He's like, dude, you need to buy a locker. I mean, a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did recently. And he's like, trust me, this is, setting your kids up is what this is. This is, something you're going to pass on to your kids, a way they can make money without working. And I'm like, I know.
Trust me, we're very frugal, Ed, about like how much money we spend on anything for that kind of stuff.
It's just that we live in one of the most expensive areas of the country.
Yeah.
And maybe the world.
We have to weigh several things.
We're only like half an hour from Silicon Valley. So a lot of Silicon Valley workers, which obviously are very high paid workers. And we're sold on that piece.
Woo! Last one
541.
of the night.
Whatever.
Yeah, that one went for a little lower. All right, whoever was
Still good.
Whoever was tallying our total, if you could give us an update, we appreciate that. That's awesome.
Yeah, so buying a warehouse would be fantastic. It's just not feasible. And
Yeah.
also where we are, there's not very many warehouses.
Yeah.
So we can go half hour one way or half hour the other way.
Mhm.
There's more, but the areas get a little sketchy too. So now I'm adding drive time to work every day, basically. And I don't know. The idea of having a warehouse would be to put our good stuff in it. And I kind of want that closer and in the secure area. So like all these factors, of course, mean what is going to pass my very high list of requirements is going to mean the prices right now is out of reach. Maybe the market corrects itself a little bit and
Yes,
more
Robert.
properties come up and we can afford it. But
That is who he is.
yeah.
Okay, so if anyone has that tally from the last one, let's see what we got quickly. If not, thanks for joining us on this portion of it. It's super fun, right? Did you like it?
Yeah. And Terry says, or rent a warehouse. That may be more likely what we'll do. But the idea is not to keep 10 lockers, right? The idea is, first of all, I got to go through the other lockers that I have where I've been putting flea market stuff and get rid of that stuff.
Oh, Deb says 4,200.
Thanks, Deb. Not
Hey,
bad.
hi, Dad. My dad's in the house.
What's up? The 6 that we're renting, those got to get cleaned out soon.
Yeah, we'll do it.
So
new member.
we'll be renting probably something here closer to put those into, or I'll clean out ours and get rid of all the flea market and lower end stuff. Boom, like that coin collector locker I bought, it had that full drum set. I got that. Why?
I don't know.
Why did I unload that? Kathy's renewed the membership. What's up, Kathy? Thanks for
Kathy.
Thanks for renewing your nuts, kind of
Yes.
nut status. We appreciate it. Yeah, but that's just an example. The stinking drum set, Yeah, get rid of that.
Yeah.
Or that metal cart that's called a U-boat or whatever.
Walter wants to know, do you have the
why
Santa
did I
Fe
keep-
Chief locomotive?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I know a couple people asked for
I
other
sold so
things.
much. It's
Hi, Kathy.
just check my eBay store. If it's listed, we still have it. If it's not listed, either we sold it already or it's still
We
to be
just
listed.
haven't-
I
yeah.
don't remember it. There's so much stuff I just can't remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Angel's mom says build a warehouse on Jeebus's 7 acres. I know. I seen that. He did the nice aerial shot, and I'm just like, oh man, that land is beautiful. I would love to have some land like that. Trees, no trees, I don't care. Just land.
Yeah.
Huh.
Thanks, Mama G, for all your help during the auction part. Do you have any more questions? I have to jet, so let's see. I have plans. So
Go ahead. You don't
No,
gotta
I
wait
know.
for me.
no, I was just saying, was there anything else you wanted to do? Like
I'm just going to be
hats?
answering questions, but you can go get ready, Janice. Got some plans right after, but I'll be answering questions for another half hour or so.
Oh, half an hour. You said 6.
No, I said 7 actually, and it's 6:33, so it's
45. Okay.
that's cool. They can come in and say hi.
Oh, okay.
We'd love to have them introduced. Okay, so Joan says, "I think you are smart for not having a warehouse. So much liability and hassle." I mean, there's definitely pros and cons to everything. And the warehouse around here would mean rent, but obviously I've got like 10 lockers. But 10 lockers right now, we're paying $1,300 a month for the 10 lockers combined. It's definitely manageable. The 6 that we're renting are not very much money. The 6 combined are less than one of the others. So
Yeah.
not a significant cost on those right now. But $1,300 doesn't buy you very much warehouse around here. So
No. Land's too
once-
expensive here.
10 lockers is less than one small warehouse. So, but obviously one small warehouse would function a lot better because you have everything in one place and you can set it up, and maybe, I don't know, a bathroom would be nice. Electricity where you can have a fan or a heater, lights, better lighting, all these things that you would invest in your own warehouse. That would be worth a few extra bucks a month because those things are very inconvenient not to have. But yeah, AJ says sounds like you're spending more money on renting storage lockers than anything else. It's just the reality of I mean, right now we have a tremendous amount of good stuff. So, in one of those, truthfully, one of those lockers probably is, or two half of the lockers is our personal stuff that would normally go in your garage. You know, like Christmas ornaments, Halloween decorations, kids' photos, you know, mementos and stuff that you would normally put in a garage is over there. Extra tables and chairs for parties and that sort of thing is in the lockers because the garage is almost fully business right now, inventory. So, but yeah, it's just part of having this much inventory, and I'm not complaining because it's pretty good stuff we got right now. We've been fortunate. Yeah, Nikki says 1,300 is a lot less than I thought you were going to say. Yeah, because our most expensive locker we're paying right now is like $330 or something a month. So when you hear 10, it could definitely be a lot more. Virginia says that's my house rent. I know it's not cheap, but it's like I said, it's plan's never to keep 10 lockers. The plan was never to keep 3 lockers. It was supposed to be 2. It's gotten a little out of hand, but for good reason. Combat says Arizona's hecka cheaper, but quality lockers are never available around here. Yeah, we've had a pretty good score here. This area is pretty good. We do have a high wealth concentration here, being so close to Silicon Valley, right outside San Francisco. It's like we do have a lot of people making a lot of money in this area, but there's a lot of junk ones here too. Plenty of junky lockers here. Let's see. Gary says, gotta go. See you, Gary. Thank you so much for being here. Nikki says, the lockers grow as you grow. Well, I do feel like the need for locker rentals is growing as our business is growing, meaning our inventory right now. So, but the inventory will ebb and flow as we buy good stuff. Like I've said recently, you know, kind of new motto for my business, kind of, or looking at how long it takes to go through a locker. Junky lockers are easy and fast. You buy them, you pull out the few good things, you put them aside, and the rest of it goes to the market or to the dump or to the donation. Boom, boom, done. Good lockers are much more difficult. You got to take your time. You got to research so much more of the items, and you got to sell them in much slower formats like eBay, like our live auctions, like the antique markets, which aren't but once a month. You know, those things take longer to move, but they're worth it because those are where you make your money. But junky lockers, super fast. So we've just hit 2 big train lockers. Now this estate buyout are 3 really, really good inventory, you know, acquisitions for us. So good problem. Joanne saying, what is the most money you've made on one single item? Good question. I think it's those micro Medikit trains. I think that might be it, where we sold them for like between $2,000 and $2,500, and we had a bunch of them. Those were really good sellers. I don't think we sold more higher price than that, but I might be wrong. And Walter's asking, have you thought about a brick and mortar store? Thought about it, not seriously thought about it, because for me, well, for one, again, this area, the rents are so high, is a little prohibitive. And I mean, really, guys, like this area is extremely expensive. The other thing with watching how things played out with COVID and what it did to small businesses and how like the government should basically put people out of business, that puts a lot of fear into me. But 3, and I'd say probably the most important thing is the thought of having to be committed to going in there and running it during business hours. No, I don't want to do that. And I don't want to have employees that I got to coordinate with and worry about employer laws and all that kind of stuff. I just don't want to deal with it. It doesn't appeal to me. When I was younger and growing a business, we had office space, we had employees, we had all that. And it's just like, that's part of the business. That part of running a company sucks. I just want to have fun. Chatty Cathy says, I will rewatch, but did you talk about the ships? I did talk about the ships a little bit, but they're in my garage. I've got a buyer who's interested in a couple of them. I really haven't done any research on them. So I don't have any more info on them, but that's basically what their final resting place at this moment is, the garage. And we got to do some more. I got to take them out of the box and look at them really. But I'm hoping we find a buyer locally because I'm not shipping the ships. I just worry they'll get damaged. Someone who said, let's see, what was that? Said Ed said Renee had a store and it failed. I don't think his store failed, actually, Ed. I think Renee's store, he didn't own the store, the commercial building. So the person who owned it, the owner of the commercial property, I think, was selling it, and they're going to redevelop it. So he had to move, and that does happen. So he had to move it, and he chose to instead go a different direction than brick and mortar and focusing more on eBay. And really, I think that was a super smart move because I don't think it was because of COVID he did that. I think it just happened at the same time, and that wound up being a way better play because of the way the world has changed. We're selling a lot more online. But I think a brick and mortar store definitely has a lot of advantages, such as not having the pack and ship stuff, such as people coming in and inspecting items for themselves and not having to rely on photos in a written description. And then also you get a higher price in those. You can get a higher price, I think, in a brick and mortar store. There's definitely some advantages to it. And you can also eBay out of a brick and mortar, right? Like a Craigslist hunter does. Yeah, so thanks, Beth. Beth says, whatever you have going on works. No need to mess with it at this time. That is so true, Beth. I mean, there's definitely ways, like I tell Jana many times, I know how to scale this business if we want to. We can take it to the next level. Every level up adds something, complexity, work, maybe a change in the type of work. And the change in type of work, like I was saying, you're focusing more on employer laws and hiring and firing and insurance and like, that's boring. I don't want to do more of that just to grow the business and make more money. It's like I already was young and ran a business for 20 years, and it was a successful business, and we built it up to be pretty substantial at one point. I don't need to do that again. I don't need to prove anything. I want to have fun, and that's why I'm doing this full time. And it is turning into something substantial, but that's like I don't know, just sort of just happened. It wasn't exactly my plan. I didn't say, I'm going to start doing YouTube and try to blow this thing into something big. No, it just happened. But I really just said, I just want to have fun for a while and not have to apply for a job. And then luckily that turned into something and I didn't have to apply for a job. And now hopefully we'll never have to apply for a job. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, because getting a consistent paycheck is definitely has its perks too, right? Not taking your job home with you. But luckily my family is also very understanding. And, I work all day, every day. Full-time job for me is after I wake up to right before I go to bed. And they're cool with that. Luckily, I work from home, so I still get to be with them. But, that's not for everybody. Not for everybody. And before I did this, like I did have some time to like do a lot more volunteering at the church. I coached basketball for a year for Camille's team. Like I got to do things that like I don't have time for anymore. And to a lot of dads, that's still, they want to do that more. Like I wasn't so good at the coaching. So like we didn't win a single game. Right. So, and I don't know how to play basketball. That they needed the coaches. So like, we said, we'll do it or else the girls wouldn't play. But there's other, like for dads that are good at this stuff and have a calling for it, they don't want to give that up, and they shouldn't. This work schedule wouldn't be conducive for their lives, right? Dennis says, do you work another job too? I mean, I do feel like I do have multiple jobs, because the YouTube thing is almost a separate thing from reselling. The editing and all of that is really could be a full-time job and is very specialized. And then the whole resell, like buying lockers and reselling, is almost like a separate thing. I have to do both. I love both, so it works, but I don't have another job now. Gianna does. She's a real estate agent, and she is providing a portion of the income that we survive. We don't survive basically only on this income. She provides income as well. So it's part of the reason why we're able to live here, and we send our kids to private school. Those are two things that bleed out most of what we make. Very little goes into retirement, and we obviously don't take vacations. So not very often. But that's, she works, so that does qualify as another job in the family. Yeah. Deborah's asking, do we sell things online? Our eBay store name is Gato Deal, GATODEAL. If you're looking at us on YouTube, all of our video descriptions have the link, so you can always find it. But on Facebook, we don't put the link. I think you can find it on Facebook too, but it's Gato Deal is the name. And we sell a ton. And Mama G says, Jana is the bomb.com. Thanks, Mama G. She is. She handles not only her real estate business, but most, meaning like 95% of the kids' stuff. Like I drive to school and sometimes I'll do pickups, but she does like everything else, and which enables me to focus more on this other stuff and do as much as I do. And I do a lot. I do. Even at my pace, I do get quite a bit done. So yeah, Ed says, I don't know how Jack has time to sell online and do flea markets and make YouTube videos and clean out lockers and package and ship items. I know. That's the thing, though. I have no life really outside this and my family, and that's all I need. That's all. I'm happy. I mean, I can say that like probably with more confidence any point when I was younger, where like I was never in balance. Like I can say that wholeheartedly, like at least whatever I know as happiness is more than I've ever known in my life. Like I feel like I'm happy, family and work, and I have a good balance. Maybe it was a little out of balance towards the work, but this hasn't caused a problem with the family, so it's all good. I like this. It's good, and we're making money. We're providing, so it's yeah. What can I say? There's that whole like do what you love and the money will follow. Man, I heard that so many times, but I was always following the money, never what I wanted to do. Direct mail advertising is not what I wanted to do when I was a kid dreaming of what I'm going to do. Actually, when I was a kid dreaming what I was going to do, some of the kids are like, I'm going to be a firefighter, I'm going to be a baseball player. I'm like, I want to buy a comic book store. Because as a kid, I thought that would be the coolest thing. My dad's like, you can't make money as a comic book store owner. No, you need to find something else. And I'm like, oh, you can't? Okay. But now it's like I'm selling comic books. I mean, we sell comic books. We sell other stuff too. Yeah, but yeah, that's I kind of am a comic book store owner in a ways. So anyways, someone's here. Who's here? Someone's here. Maybe they'll come say hi. But yeah, what can you say? I mean, I followed the money for the first 20 years that I ran the business, and it was fun. It was challenging. I liked being successful, but it wasn't fulfilling. And and then when I sold the business, definitely became much more involved with the church, and then got into this, and I did this again for fun. The money followed. So I think there's definitely truth in that, and I don't think anyone should ever do a job that makes them miserable. That should not be your path. If you're doing it for the money, I totally get it. I do. And if you have a family to provide for and you can't step away from that, yep. But just make plans to have that exit plan, right? Have that exit strategy. Find something that you love and become passionate. I've been watching a lot of the Joe Rogan podcast, and they were talking. One of the podcasts I was watching recently was talking about how you have to do whatever you're passionate about, and when you do take the step, you have to give 100%. Like, don't go in thinking I'm going to give my 40 hours a week. Like, if you want to really be successful at something, you have to be like obsessively passionate about it, and you have to give it everything. Linda says, "Are you quitting your show?" No, heck no, no way. It's too much fun. I'm not doing that. But yeah, to be really successful at something, you have to be like give it everything, and you have to be like obsessively obsessive kind of is a dangerous word, but you have to be obsessively passionate about it if you're going to be really successful at it. And I get it, because I was good at direct mail, graphic design, running a business, all that stuff. I was good at it, but I was never obsessively passionate about it. I wasn't. So yeah. Karen says, I love Joe Rogan's podcast. Yeah, we just got Spotify, and so I've been listening to them. And it's great stuff. Great stuff. You can listen to it while I'm packing and shipping, We can't do it when I'm editing because it's too distracting. It's pretty cerebral. He talks about some pretty deep stuff sometimes. How old are you? Pat says I'm 51. And how many children? Okay, so I got 5 kids. The older 3 are my stepkids, and the 2 youngest are with us. And the older 3, though, the older 3, I've raised them all. So the oldest is married with their first, so we have a grandkid. And then the second oldest, which I think is who just got here, is getting married next month. So a lot of exciting things, and our family's growing with the daughter-in-laws that we've added. So really cool, really cool. Big family, though. I came from a family just 2, me and my sister. And now we got a bunch of kids. So Don Cloninger, how you doing? Don, I got some good news for you. We're going to have a lot of cards coming up. Not so much sports cards, but I know you love your cards. So our auction's coming up, going to have lots of sports cards. So I've been thinking about you. I'm like, Don's going to enjoy these auctions coming up. AJ says, have you cashed that big change jar yet? That thing is ridiculous. I keep adding to it, and it's like on the neck now. It's getting up into the neck. So we haven't done it yet. I have to do it. Guadalupe says, just got on. What is the news? So we put a video out Tuesday. The big news is, if you've been watching the series on the train locker, and I just finished the last few boxes, there's a second train locker. We've been keeping it a secret, but we bought it on the same day as we bought the first one. We bought 2 lockers, same day, same auction, same owner. Both of them cost $1. Both of them 12 by 30. So it's another humongous locker, and looks like trains and models and great stuff in there. So it looks different than the first one, but it still looks fantastic. Yeah, Don says, I love the cards. Nina's got a great question here. How to be consistent, especially when you are losing interest and focus. I think that's like a completely... That's a really good. I don't know if I have the answer to that, but I think that that's something that if you stay cognizant of that, so that when you're losing your interest and focus, when you're starting to pull away, because I think it's a complete ebb and flow in life. Anything that you're into, you ebb and flow, and you go more passionate about it and focused on it and away from it. And as you're pulling away, I think if you're cognizant of it, if you're mindful, then you're going to gravitate back that way just by being aware of it. And maybe whatever you're going to do, pray on it, meditate on it, whatever it is, or just think about it in the car on the way to work or whatever. I think you'll pull yourself back in. But yeah, it's a great question. And that's probably what successful people have the answer to, because I think it's natural for everyone to pull away and to keep yourself coming back. So you can keep like, the ebb and flow, you keep it here as opposed to out here, or even worse, out here, right? So 1950 J Chess says, I have a pickle jar full of pennies. When it was full, picked it up and the bottom fell out. Oh no. Oh, glass and pennies. Yeah, bad combo. Yeah, how do you sort that out? You can't use a magnet. So Charles Howard says, how much did you make so far on the train locker, number 1 train locker? So far, we sold 130, I think around 130. But now we just sold, what was it, 40-something hundred tonight. So we're probably close to 135 because most of that was train locker. Yeah, all of it was train locker. The only thing that wasn't was the erasers, and those didn't sell. So let's see. Mad Dog says, every person makes things fun in their own special way and has their own special way of doing it and bringing their excitement to it. Great idea. I mean, great point, because there you go. Everybody has their own way of keeping things fun. I think that when you keep your focus and your engagement level, if you can keep it fun. Great point. Great point. And that's got to be different for everybody. For me, maybe it's putting on wigs and masks and goofing around with stuff, and that keeps it fun. Maybe it's not so fun. Or like the one locker, if you guys watched it, I found like this creepy doll collection. It was all sticky and covered with what I think was tobacco smoke, years of tobacco smoke. And hey, I made a haunted doll locker out of it, and we tried to make the dolls seem like they're moving around on their own. So we had some fun. Who's up there?
It's Griffin.
Griffin, you want to come say hi?
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Taylor's here with me too.
Hey.
Hello.
Oh, all right. I was just talking that you guys are getting married next month. That was
That's
the
right.
Droid
So
family.
soon.
Hey, everyone.
This is
Hi,
Griffin and
guys.
Selah
We're getting married.
getting married next
29
month.
days.
Yeah, she has
Who's
a count.
counting?
Got the
Yeah.
countdown going.
We were just moving in. Well, not actually moving in, but like getting all our stuff settled into our apartment.
Oh yeah,
For
they
next
just got an
month.
apartment. It's so exciting.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool. How's the live going?
it's going good. We're just gonna wrap up here pretty soon because it's been almost 2 hours.
Oh, cool. Wow. Did
Yeah,
you guys sell some stuff? Or?
sold some eBay auctions and updates on our train locker because
Cool.
we spilled the beans on the second locker.
Nice.
Only the
Yeah.
family knew about it. So
What was the big ticket item tonight?
there was a George Bush brass train. It was a
Wow.
replica of the George Bush train, which
That's
is a
so
real
cool.
train, 1600.
Whoa,
Dang,
that's
that's cool.
insane.
That's awesome.
Dang,
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
congrats to
that's
whoever
cool.
bought that.
Yeah, not. I don't know if they were here. It was on eBay, so
Oh.
it could have been international for all we know.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but we did have some people in the chat buying stuff. So
Cool.
yeah.
Awesome. Good to
Yeah.
see you guys. Even though we don't see you, we have a vision of what you might look
They
like.
see you.
All right. See ya.
It half counts. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got them over tonight, and then some other friends coming over. I think we're watching the Warriors game, so that's what Jan's preparing for. Hosting the Warriors game, Warriors basketball, big deal around here because that's our local team, and they're pretty good this year. So, anyways, I'll tell them that Mama G. She says, "Love hearing you sing." Yeah, that's right. If you guys go to our church, we live stream it. And Griffin's our head of worship right now. So he's singing and playing the guitar, sometimes the piano. And then our daughter Grace is backup and sometimes leads the songs, but Griffin is definitely the head in charge of it. And some other musicians sometimes are plugged in too. It just depends on the week. So, yeah, they're very talented. I take no credit for any of that. No credit. This will be the first, and I'm not into basketball. This will be the first game I watched this year. So, yeah, Dawn, her name's Selah. That's right. Yeah, Selah. So, yeah, Warriors come out and play. That's what AJ says. So, guys, I think we'll wrap up here. I hope you had fun. I definitely had fun. Get me talking. I don't really talk that much, which is why I'm going hoarse. But I can talk. I can talk. And thank you so much for being here. We had so many people on both Facebook and YouTube. I really appreciate it. And that was fun going through the auctions. We'll do it again. Maybe not for a couple weeks because it does take me a while to list the stuff and get it all prepared. But I do appreciate the Q&A sessions too, because like I said, on our Monday nights, we don't have that much time to answer questions. We try to, but it's we run a fun auction and we really do focus on the auction. So this gives us a chance to step out and answer questions, and we love it. I love it. It's fun. I think we have stuff to share. So, but we do have really exciting stuff coming up. This train locker, I think, is going to be a blast. I'm really excited to do it. Next week's going to be getting into it. I'll get videos out as fast as I can, but honestly, I don't even know if I'll have a video in the next week because I have nothing filmed from that locker. I've got stuff filmed from the estate buyout, but I don't want to go back and forth. I'm going to limit the back and forths. So we won't release that till later. But I just want to tell you, without giving you too much insight into this, it's stinking incredible. I mean, it's like we said earlier, fun stuff, the stuff that I get excited about, comics, cards, just nerd stuff, video games, vintage antique stuff. The guy was a techie, and I don't think there's one piece of sports in there. He's just like the goofy stuff, like anime and like Simpsons and like all the stuff that I like. And I know a lot of you really like it too. Tamara Rangel, what's up? Thanks for being here. Deborah Clark Brown, Westside Gary. Oh wow, you guys, what's up? Thanks for being here. Bev Porter. And Dennis do too. Dennis, what's up? I'm sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier. Yeah. So we're going to have lots of fun videos. I think there's great stuff, but really we haven't even barely looked through it. I opened like 7 boxes today. Some of that stuff's going to be in the auction this Monday. But Jan and I just like basically peaked to the extent of saying we don't want to take garbage home. We're cherry picking good stuff first. And we left the garbage and flea market stuff there. But it's like there's going to be some real surprises. Really great videos coming up. So Train locker, estate buyout. I think I got months of content and months of great, exciting stuff. It's amazing. So anyways, I'm just happy to have you guys share it with us. Really, it means a lot to us, and it makes it so much more fun. Sandra Moss is here too. Awesome, you guys. All right, well, I'm going to sign out here at 7, and that was the time limit I was given earlier. We're going to go do our family thing, and again, thank you so much. Oh, Tamara, I didn't see your question. She says, not sure if you answered my question. Did the professionals know you had a second locker? No. No one's known outside of our immediate family. I think we slipped the beans a little bit to a couple people right before the video came out and on our live. But before that, only the immediate family, meaning our kids and our parents. That was it. No one knew. I didn't tell anyone. And it would have been advantageous for me to share that with some people, like the experts. But I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. But there's been a few people that I thought it would have been advantageous to tell them from a negotiating standpoint. But nope, no one knew. We really did keep it a secret. It's incredible. I'm not very good at that. I usually slip because my mind just is not that sharp. I slip things like that. I guess I didn't. So I was definitely dropping hints, and that was intentional, though. So yeah. Tamara, I got a box for you, Tamara. I gotta get that box. I got that box of the castle stuff. Anyways, a little private chat here with me and Tamara, but I got that box of castle stuff. I gotta get that to you. All right, guys. So Chatty and Kathy, I don't know if the grandbaby's coming. I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, we love it when she comes over. That's better than the basketball game. Just watch the kid. Just sit there and do nothing. It's crawl. Oh, look, she turned her head this way. It's like everything is fascinating and entertaining and like so much better than anything on TV. So it's like we all huddle around and just watch her. Oh, look, it's so cute. Yeah, it's just cool. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you again for being here. And yeah, great videos coming up. And thank you so much for being a part of it. We'll be back soon. I know we said we're giving away some more stuff. Tell you what, we'll give away more stuff on Monday night in the live auction. It's only on YouTube, so not on Facebook. So tune in Monday night, same time, 5 p.m. we start, and we'll be going for quite a while. And Israel's saying good night. He knows he's there every week. Joseph Raymond, what's up? He's there every week. A lot of you guys are, but if you're only on Facebook, head over to YouTube. We'll make it worth your while, okay? We'll see you on Monday night, 5 p.m. Pacific. Until then, good luck to you. God bless you. And we'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts. But before I sign out, I just want to say thank you so much, Mama G, for being here and answering questions and dropping links. We always appreciate your support. And we wouldn't be able to do it without you. All right. Good night.